Today we're checking out Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge and Oathbreaker, and seeing what kind of signature spell might pair best with him. For 6 mana, he starts at 5 loyalty. Creature and planeswalker spells you cast have affinity for artifacts. +2, Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of artifacts you control. You gain X life. -3, return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. -8, exile the top 10 cards of your library, put all artifact cards from among them onto the battlefield. This seems like a really unique build. I like this a lot. It's too bad he doesn't have affinity for artifacts, but that would just be way too good. Giving creature and planeswalker spells affinity for artifacts seems awesome itself, and the +2 being able to drain each opponent instead of target opponent, very good in a multiplayer format. I think you could, in fact, just plan on +2ing him over and over and over until you win, protecting Tezzeret and plussing him and draining everybody. If that's our plan, then a one-sided board wipe as signature spell would be very powerful. Their Name is Death is a 6-mana sorcery that destroys all non-artifact creatures. Also potentially good is Tezzeret Devastation for X2 black. You lose X life and create X tapped Power Stone tokens. Then all creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn for each artifact you control. I don't know that this one can kill enough stuff to be worthwhile, but I do like that it makes Power Stone tokens which add to your artifact count for Tezzeret's +2. How about Doomsday Confluence for XX black? Choose X. You may choose the same mode more than once. Each player sacrifices a non-artifact creature. Create a 3/3 black Dalek artifact creature token with Menace. Each opponent discards a card. So this can sometimes be a one-sided board wipe, but it's got some versatility to it too. I actually really like this one. The only thing I don't like is having Daleks just randomly in my Magic deck. Don't get me wrong, I love Doctor Who, but that does feel a little bit out of place, doesn't it? Torment of Hailfire for X black. Repeat the following process X times. Each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacks a non-land permanent or discards a card. That's a hard situation for your opponents. They really need to preserve their life, so the +2 doesn't kill them, but they need stuff on the field too. Awesome card, awesome signature spell choice. I looked at a lot of decks in preparation for this video, and Thoughtcast came out easily as the #1 most popular signature spell choice. It's 5 mana, but has affinity for artifacts. Draw 2 cards. Tezzeret's Gambit is also up there. For 3 and a Phyrexian blue mana, draw 2 cards, then Proliferate. I always like Proliferate in Oathbreaker. That's a nice upside. And it's a Tezzeret card in a Tezzeret deck. You get some bonus points there. One with the Machine has Tezzeret in the art too. For 4 mana, draw cards equal to the highest converted mana cost among artifacts you control. Or instead of drawing cards, we could pick a tutor, which tutors up exactly what we need. That's especially good if we have a couple really high mana value creatures that we can sort of cheat out with the affinity ability. Or we could pick a signature spell that just puts out a ton of artifacts, again to maximize on the +2. Spell Swindle for 5 mana, counters target spell. Create X treasure tokens where X is that spell's mana value. Similarly, Access Denied for 5 mana, counters target spell. Create X 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature tokens with flying where X is that spell's mana value. And March of Progress for 3. Choose target artifact creature you control. For each creature chosen this way, create a token that's a copy of it, and it overloads for 7. If you enjoyed this video and appreciate the work that goes into making them, just hit that like button. That helps me out a ton, especially being such a small YouTube channel. Every single like helps a lot. Here's a couple other videos that I think you might enjoy. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.